to week 3 of my journey. My name is Dominique, and I am in pursuit of my childhood dream of owning a fashion brand. I've been sewing clothes off and on since about middle school, and everything I know is self-taught. I'm using this platform to document my journey. This week I did have to travel for work, but I did bring my sketchbook and make sure that I at least started my sketches. This week I've really been focused on building the collection and determining what pieces I want. This is the first collection for cash, so I didn't want to overwhelm myself with too much. Based on my research too, they say it's better to just start a little bit smaller. This is the collection. My idea is to let it be like a full denim collection. I'm only going to use 2 colors, white and tan. I'm also thinking about throwing in one more color, but again, trying not to do too much. None of this stuff is trendy. I really just kind of use my own creativity to figure out what I wanted to do. So I do think that if I added another color besides white and tan, it would probably be a color that's trendy for this year. So I think it just would be a smart business decision to hop on 1 or 2 of the trends. So that's still up in the air. We'll see. But I'll go ahead and talk through the different designs. So first, we have the first piece, which is a denim top with a fringe hem. And the fringe hem is actually going to be ostrich feathers. As you can see, there's like a deep V-neck and there's going to be a keyhole. This is all solid fabric. And then we'll have the fringe or the ostrich feathers at the bottom. This is more of a bandeau top. Pretty simple. Again, it's going to have the keyhole between the 2 breast pieces. It's going to be obviously kind of a midriff with 2 denim strings to tie around the neck. This right here is more of like a vest type, where it'll button up and down the middle, and the neck has a little bit of jizz to it where it crosses over at the neck. And then also, I'm going to use both fabrics in this piece. So one side will be white, one side will be tan. I'll just use some gold denim buttons to go down the middle. And we have this denim skirt. It's going to be pretty short, the actual denim part. There's nothing really like special about the denim part, but I am going to use the same ostrich feather hem that I'm using for this denim top. You know, I don't know if those are going to look good together per se, but I did design this with the idea that you can kind of like mix and match it. These are some barrel cut jeans. They are pretty baggy. They have some pockets on either side. Of course, there's going to be the normal zipper with the denim button. And then at the bottom though, because they are a little wide leg or barrel leg, I am going to add a snap at the ankle so that you're able to wear it fitted at the ankle and then it still be baggy like around the leg. The final piece is the denim dress. So very simple silhouette. It is going to be fitted. I am going to have these different panels that will need to be sewn together, and so I'm thinking about using, for the white dress, I'm thinking about using a different color thread so that it stands out, more than likely like a gold or like a tannish brown color. But as you can see, it's like the triangle top with the fitted waist, and then it's going to flare out a bit towards the bottom. This will be like mid thigh, a little bit higher than where the knee stops. But then I'm also thinking about having the ostrich feather trim just to spice it up a little bit. But I'm thinking about having it be removable. So I'm debating on that. I don't know. Should it be removable, or should it just like kind of go together? Or should I give two options of the dress, one with the trim and one without the feather trim. I don't know, I'm still debating. Open to hear you guys' thoughts. So while I was designing the collection, I really was trying to think about practical clothes, things that, you know, my customers can wear every day. So the pieces are everyday, ready to wear. I'm on the fence on if I want to do like a jacket with it. I know I'm already at 6 pieces. That doesn't include a purse that I have in mind, which I'm thinking is going to be mostly like the ostrich feather trim. So it's actually going to be like 7 pieces. I didn't sketch out the purse because I'm still on the fence on if I want to have it manufactured somewhere else or if I'm going to actually make it myself. But for an 8th piece, I'm really thinking about throwing in a jacket, some type of denim jacket, maybe like a bomber style with these pieces. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll talk about timeline in like the next video, but you know, I might not have the time to do that. Also this week, I did start my fabric shopping for all the pieces. I went to pretty much my normal fabric stores. Where I live, we don't have any local fabric stores. Quality is going to be really important to me. I want my pieces to last for a really long time, especially because they're not trendy pieces. They're pieces that you'll be able to wear forever. So I want to make sure like the fabric is really good quality. I did all my fabric shopping online, so that's pretty risky because the color can be different. But because I'm using 2 different types of denim in the same collection, that's the only part I'm a little bit nervous about. Same thing with the tan, the tan bull denim versus the stretch denim in tan. They look slightly different, so I'll have to just see when they get in, if they actually match, and if not, if I could get away with it. Some stuff has already come in. I ordered some stuff from Amazon just because I literally searched for hours on different things. And I don't know, some stuff just made more sense to get from Amazon. First, I got, looks like my denim buttons have come in. I will more than likely just use this gold button for this particular collection, but I brought the assortment kit because I'm pretty sure these will get used at some point. So I don't know, there's one that looks a little, actually there's 2 in here that look a little sus. So I don't know about that, because again, if these are going to start turning after a person washes them a couple of times, then that's going to be a problem. I don't like that. So we may have to test this out before I give it out. The other thing that came are the snaps for the barrel jeans at the ankle. I thought it would be easier to just have snaps. That way a person can have options. If they want the barrel jeans to still be loose at the ankle, they could, but if they wanted it to be more fitted, then this would give them that option. So I just thought having the option would be better. This is my idea for to make the pants fitted at the ankle. In case you haven't caught on yet, all the metal in the hardware is going to be gold. So it'll be white denim, gold hardware, or tan denim, gold hardware. These are the little, like I said, to make the jeans fitted at the bottom. And then also the feathers came in, and I'm gonna let you know up front, these don't feel the way I want them to feel. Like they're really thin. I mean, we got them in stock, so we might as well give it a try. This isn't bad. It is a little shorter than I was expecting. These are about 4 to 6 inches just throughout the entire trim. 4 to 6 inches long. I don't know, I guess I thought there'd be more 6 inches because look a little short, but I don't hate the quality. I don't hate them. I really don't, actually, now that I'm like playing with it. I don't hate it. And then especially when I blow dry it as per the manufacturer instructions, I think those might work. Or I might want to look for something a little bit longer, but then again, maybe not, because this isn't a bad length. Anyways, I think that's it for this week. My next step is going to be actually creating the patterns for each piece. Again, we'll talk about that in another week. But for now, let's go have a beautiful and productive week. Ciao.